Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Reese, and if you're not new, my name is still Reese, so not much has changed. So today I just wanted to help you guys out a little bit. I know that there is like an overwhelming amount of TV shows and movies and all this other stuff that is just so easily accessible. You're like, what do I watch? So, luckily, I'm here to save the day and recommend some original shows from your favorite streaming services. Just a disclaimer, I'm only doing TV shows, or series, as they like to call them, that are original from the streaming service. I didn't include anime, I'm sorry, because the list would be way too long. We're gonna start with the ones I have less of, and then we'll move up to, of course, Netflix, the mother of all streaming services. So let's start with Amazon Prime. Okay, I've seen more original movies, I would say, from Amazon Prime, but as far as shows, top one, The Boys. If you love watching people explode, then this show is for you. The concept is just like superheroes in real life if they were like corrupt, you know, if it was actually like a brand, a business. And they do it really well, and it's awesome, and go watch it. Upload. It's pretty cute. It's set in the future with like a digital afterlife, and it's got the dude from The Duff, so take with that what you will. Hulu. Little Fires Everywhere. Now, if you didn't read the book, I'm sure you'll like it. I'm sure you'll have a good time. If you read the book, I'm sorry. Pen 15. Awkward funny. It's good. I haven't seen it all, so I can't say too much about it. Disney Plus. Now, this one I've just gone very basic because most people watch these shows, you know. Well, not most people. There are more people. Okay, let's just get into it. I don't know. WandaVision. Very different from other MCU stuff, but if you haven't heard that already, then I don't know where you've been. If you don't like it, then you're sexist. Falcon and the Winter Soldier. This one has more of a similar feel to the other MCU stuff. I mean, the plot is really good, but it also deals with like racism in a way that MCU just has not dealt with it before, like at all. Yeah, major queer bait. And if you don't like it, then you're racist. High School Musical, the series. This show actually sucks, but I'm still watching it every Friday, so. Also, if you like Olivia, she's on there. Encore. This is a pretty cute show. I've watched a few episodes of it. If you like musical theater, then you'll like it. It's got Kristen Bell in it. HBO. Now, these are some of my favorite shows. I love HBO. Can't get enough. First off, Euphoria. Girl, I love this show. It deals with so many things, and it's really well written. I really just like the characters. The characters are really likable and really cool. And it's got Zendaya and Hunter Schafer. Lovecraft Country. I can't really describe what this show is about because, honestly, I don't even know. I watched the whole thing, but it was really good. My favorite episode is, I don't know what episode it is, but it's the one where it's in Korea. If you've seen the show, or if you start watching it, that's my favorite episode. Barry. This man is messed up, but the bald dude is funny though. We Are Who We Are. Now this is my show. If you like the Call Me By Your Name European aesthetic kind of thing, like that, I don't know, if you like the cinematography of Call Me By Your Name and like that kind of like, I literally don't know, but you wanted more like diversity and like race and like the representation of LGBTQ characters, then look no further, because this show has it all. This show has my whole heart. Also, it has Kid Cudi, so. Insecure. There's just great characters, really like thought out and like full characters, and everybody has problems in it. and perfect for a drama. Distant Lands. If you like Adventure Time, you'll like this, because it's Adventure Time. And if you haven't seen Adventure Time, then go watch Adventure Time, because that's on HBO. And then you can watch Distant Lands. It's really good. Generation Ion. This is literally HBO making a ripoff of their own show, Euphoria. Most of the characters are really annoying, but there are a few that I really liked, and I really liked Justice Smith in it, because normally he plays like the straight, like, nerdy character, and he plays a very different character in this show, and it's really awesome to see him do it, because he does it really well. Okay, ignoring the fact that I'm wearing the same shirt that I was wearing in the video, and several days later, ignoring that, I cannot believe that I forgot Apple TV originals. Anyway, but watch Ted Lasso, Dickinson, and Becoming You. Ted Lasso's my favorite, though. It's a really good show. And last, but certainly not least, what everybody's been waiting for, Netflix. Now, some of these suggestions aren't as recent. I haven't seen so many of the recent shows, but whatever, who cares? First one, Umbrella Academy. This is one of, like, probably, like, top 5 of my favorite shows. It's extremely messy and chaotic, but very likable characters. Some of them are likable. Klaus. Black Mirror. Now, I like this show a little bit too much. Very, like, you watch it and you're like, what? Here's some of my recommendations for some of the episodes. So some of my favorites are Hang the DJ, Archangel, White Bear, and Be Right Back. And if you're just starting and you don't, like, want to be, like, thrown into it, more mellow episodes are Nosedive and San Junipero. But I would save Playtest and most of the first season for later on. Or just don't watch season 1. Or at least don't watch the first episode. Now you're going to watch the first episode, yeah. But don't say I didn't warn you. Stranger Things. Everybody and their grandma has seen this show. But it's good. And same thing for Queen's Gambit. Atypical. So I'm not an expert in autism, and the experiences they have are different from, like, experiences that I have with autism in my family. So I don't know how accurate it is. But the family has a lot of other drama that makes the show super interesting. I'm not okay with this. Angsty teen, superpower, gay. The end of the effing world. So it's like that offbeat sociopath Bonnie and Clyde type beat. Yeah. Big Mouth. BoJack Horseman. It's really funny, but it's a little bit too deep. I really liked how the characters changed over time, but they didn't really necessarily improve or get better. Also, they had a sexual representation, which I rarely see. And I love Todd, as should everybody. Sex Education. Now, this show made me like British people, so please watch it.
Have you seen the state of her body? If I beat it out wearing a Johnny Adiola, I wanna roll with a geezer.
Arrested Development. Now, the part that's actually made by Netflix and why I include it on this list isn't really that good, but the first 3 seasons are great. One Day at a Time. This is a great family show, it's a great family sitcom, and it deals with sexism and racism and homophobia in new and interesting ways, I think. Now, some honorable mentions. These shows are good, ? Everything Sucks. I remember this being good, but it's also been 3 or 4 years since I've seen it. Never Have I Ever. This show is so bad, but I really like seeing an Indian girl who is able to, like, have problems and go to therapy and make mistakes and also be really smart. So that part I enjoyed. I also enjoyed how there was, like, this struggle between her and her culture. I don't know. Most of the plot is so bad, and unrealistic, but I will be watching next season if that says anything. On my block. I have mixed feelings, but it was a decent show. And I actually, this is a very unpopular opinion, but the ending, I didn't mind the ending because it made a lot of sense to me as far as the arc of the characters. But so that is my list. I hope that maybe you found I hope that you got some suggestions for some shows to watch, and I hope that you watch them. I hope that you enjoy them, and if there's anything I left out, anything that you want me to watch, then please let me know in the comments. And that is all. I'll see you guys next time. Okay, bye.